course, couldn't complete this transaction yesterday when it was 60 degrees and sunny. Nope, we had to go for the 30-degree weather today. And I've always said, if you're going to vlog in the cold, you can't talk about the cold. So let's see how I do on that. It's not a short journey home either. I have one of those situations, it's a tough call where I can either take some back roads, it'll take a bit longer and freeze, or take the highway, which is faster but colder. I think I've already broken my rule by talking about the cold. I'll do it again before this trip's over with. Now the good news is I've got a balaclava on, good gloves with liners. I even put a little heat pack in there with them, which, oh my goodness, helps so much. And I will say this, my hands, even though there's look like they're out in the open, they're not getting nearly as much wind as they do on the FC07. So that little bit of protection that this front fairing is doing goes a long way, which is good. I sure am missing Lagertha's heated grip right about now. I need to watch my speed. And my fuel light just came on. Mother of God. Well, yeah. Yeah. Yes.
What's your channel?
Leonine Shift.
Right.
Leo 9 Shift. It's spelled out, but there's a big lion head. You'll see it.
Right.
Leonine Shift. Yeah, check it out.
Alright, I got you.
I just did one about. I just bought this bike.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, I got an R6 too. That's why I was like, yeah.
Yeah. Cool beans. Hey, look me up, man. Drop me a message.
Yeah, I got you. Right.
Cool beans.
I always wanted to be the motovlogger around here.
There's a bunch of them.
Yeah.
There's like 6 of us in Richmond.
I just stay safe out there.
Good talking to you. Well, I'm back. Hey, my first fill up on the new bike. A fuel trip. We'll have to figure out how to reset that. Light is on. Tell you what, the engine braking on this thing is pretty monstrous. I thought it was really over the top with my FZ. I didn't realize, I mean, maybe it's a Yamaha thing. I don't know. But if you roll off the throttle on this and just let it go, it really, it's strong. So I don't know if that's a problem. It's just something to be cognizant of. Boy, I love how this thing sounds when it winds up. That is a nice, I love that sweet inline 4. Like, yeah, I can go this fast. Like I was made to go this fast. don't baby me, you know. It's pretty cool. I feel like I'm tottering around these corners like an old woman, but I don't know anything about these tires other than they're the stock tires, and I hear they're not very good. And it's cold, so even really good tires would be a bit, as they say, challenged on a day like today. That third gear is a good cruising gear on the interstate. I guess that's probably not the most fuel efficient way to do it. And this is the first time I put this bike into fourth gear, so in my judgment, 8 grand's maybe not in the power band, but close enough per se where if you need, but there is a lag. Yeah, there's a big difference. Like when you roll on at 8K, it's like, okay, hang on, give me a second. So like, it's definitely something to bear in mind. In a passing situation, really got to go down one and get it up. Like the difference between 8 and 9 RPM, 1,000 RPMs, is huge. I gotta watch my speed, man. I don't want to get a ticket taking this thing home. I don't want to get a ticket at all. I'll say this, I'm surprisingly not that cold. The wind protection offered on this bike is pretty substantial. You. No signal. No clue. Yeah, I'm sure on this camera that doesn't look that bad because things look further away than they are. Let me assure you, that shitty little Sentra was halfway on top of me when he came over. Whatever it is, Hyundai Elantra, I don't know, whatever. Those kind of cages all look the same to me. Resist the temptation to blast by them. I hate the stock mirrors on this. I can say that much for nothing. I really don't see behind me well at all. I've got a great view of my elbows and shoulders. And if I tuck my left shoulder in, my right mirror can sort of see behind me. But not really. I keep speeding. God, this is one of those bikes where it doesn't feel like 60 miles an hour feels like 40. I guess that's probably true of all the super sports. Oh, it's, the first 15 minutes were just fun, but now it's starting to get cold.